ancient sayings that come down to us through thousands of years. Eat gundia, giladach bazawan, giladach bazawan, dum hidjums, dum antamam. It says, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I will send a messenger who will help you.
We're not going to sit here and allow the white man to use and to make fun of us in this land of ours. We've been sitting here, take a look around you. There's people in New York now getting rich over my country. Our mountains are getting stripped. Everything is taken away from us. And we sit here. What do we get out of the measly $100,000? I think it boils down to approximately $2.47 a year. That's what the BC Special, the great BC Special that you hear about, gets us to. There isn't a tree left there. Everybody else around us is getting rich from my resource. This is what hurts me. It has always been our belief, Mr. Chairman, that when God created this old world, He gave pieces of land to all races of people throughout this world. Chinese people, Germans, and you name them, including Indians. So at one time, our land was this whole continent, right from the tip of South America to North Pole, were all Indians' land. Until Columbus got lost at sea, of course, that changed history. Now, the title, as we talk about it, the Aboriginal title, is our ownership of this land. And if you want me to put it like lock, stock, and barrel, or total ownership, whether it's the mountain, inside the mountain, up in the air, everything there is in that land was given to us by God for our use to survive. We are the true owners of British Columbia.
It's a time for our nation to be bold. Another saying he would say to me, "Dat loerleit garden. Dat loerleit garden met een boot wilijn neen will it law. Belongs to you. Why don't you take it? Good." These were the words that I grew up with. We traveled the river on the trap line, on the hunting grounds. He was always talking about the land, the names of the mountains. So we still say to the business world, we're still open for business. But in getting ready for this business that's coming, what is it that we need? What do we need? What kind of people do we need? We need lawyers. Do we ever need lawyers? We need engineers. We need people who are certified in forestry and fishery, in the management of money, investing. We need those people. Doctors. We need architects. We need communications experts. And the list just goes on and on. When you open your eyes and you see it, and you say to yourself, my God, can we do this? My response is very simple. Yes, we can. We have to do things ourselves. No longer will our land be allowed to go for trinkets and beads. Those days are gone, long gone. What is our ultimate objective? Why are we going to do these things? We're going to do it because we want our land. We're going to leave our land a better place in which to bring up our children, our grandchildren, those children yet to be born. That's what we want to leave behind. A better place in which to live.
Our ancestors were very politically astute people. Right from the time of contact, they made their position that the Niska Nation had Aboriginal title to Niska traditional lands. Our position has been consistent over generations. The 1913 petition of the Niska Land Committee 101 years ago, the decision in the Calder case of 1973, 41 years ago, were all major milestones that benefited all Aboriginal people. For the Niska, those milestones eventually led to the first modern treaty in British Columbia 14 years ago. Another great milestone in and of itself. One of the Niska Nation's great predecessors, the late James Gosnell, once said, "People in New York are getting rich off my land." Because of the foresight of our former leaders, we now have the largest fee simple ownership of land in Canada. And through the Environmental Protection and Assessment chapter of the Niska Treaty, the Niska Nation now carefully considers the environmental, social, and economic impacts of any proposed developments in the entire Nass area. In our declaration, the Niska Nation that was adopted as part of our Constitution, it states, "The Niska Nation will prosper as a self-reliant society with a sustainable economy. Once dimwala didils aliaxum niska dimwala arigul skil amwil." As a government, that has been our mandate, to seek new and innovative ways to create sustainable prosperity for the Niska Nation, while ensuring our lands and resources are protected. Our treaty, often referred to as a book of opportunities, provides us the tools to do that. And more importantly, it provides us the certainty with respect to Niska ownership and use of lands and resources. Long before European colonization, Niska people had developed an elaborate society based on communal responsibility. The Niska people succeeded or suffered as a whole. Their economy was based on natural resources. They relied upon complex trading relationships with their neighbors. Now, through the Niska Final Agreement, Niska people are once again defining themselves by their own standards and measuring success by their own criteria. What is prosperity? Is it wealth, health, knowledge, culture? What tools are required to secure it? In order for people to prosper, they must define who they are, where they want to go, and how they plan to get there. As a government, we are responsible for the establishment of a sustainable economy that will improve the quality of life for the Niska Nation. Collectively, it is all of our responsibility. No one else will do it for us. We are actively seeking opportunities for sustained economic development with compatible partners in the liquid natural gas sector. The Niska Nation is ideally situated along the west coast of Canada, with direct access to overseas markets, close proximity to all proposed natural gas pipeline routes, and with 4 prime locations for the development of floating or land-based LNG projects. These sites offer unique opportunities as a result of the Niska Treaty. Our Niska government, our property interests, and our unique environmental assessment rights. LNG can provide a long-term future for the Niska Nation. It was the dream of our forefathers to be a self-governing, self-reliant nation once again. We are living their dream today. The work has just begun. the Nisga'a Nation is open to opportunities, challenges, and partnerships. We're open to new ideas and fresh entrepreneurial thinking. Skills kan da accents law kan will dip diugul ham will. We strive for sustainable prosperity and self-reliance.